We've got to get to the bottom of this. The British Prime Minister has got to be straight with the British people. For weeks he's been refusing to say publicly what he wanted to happen to Megrahi, yet we now learn, apparently, privately, the message was being given to the Libyans that he should be released. I don't think we can now trust the government to get to the bottom of this, so I think the time has come for an independent inquiry led by a former permanent secretary or a former judge to find out what more papers need to be released so we can see what the British government was doing in our name.
As someone who passionately believes in the use of the rule of law to deal with terrorism, it was wrong to release a man who was convicted in a British court of law of mass murder of 270 innocent people. Simple as that.
A minimum of 48 officers would be required simply to allow Mr al-Megrahi to live in Scotland. The option of such a large police presence in a residential area and the need for additional resources to manage hospital visits rendered it utterly inappropriate. The idea of an armed camp or international media circus in a residential area in Scotland, or even worse, in a hospice for the dying, I found grotesque. Accordingly, Mr al-Megrahi, having met the criteria, it was my responsibility to decide whether to release him. Based on the values, beliefs and common humanity that defines us as Scots, I allowed him to return home to die.